We have this great traditional strength in our country where we rely on mining and we rely on infrastructure and resources, and that's a good story for our country. But the future prosperity of our nation, and particularly for generations to come, will depend on our ability to be more innovative and to have a greater entrepreneurial mindset. Ultimately, we want people, particularly young people, to start companies. To go out there to try and fail a few times if they have to, but ultimately to create those jobs that our country will desperately need. Because we do have some big challenges. We have an ageing of the population, we have the coming off of the resource boom, and we have a slowing down of that demand for our traditional industries. But we have enormous advantages as a country as well. We sit in the heart of a global powerhouse in the Asian economies. In that time zone, our country really should be the hub of Southern Hemisphere entrepreneurial spirit, and I think that's the sort of country that we want to create. And philosophically, as Liberals, that is really our mindset, is that if people want to go out there and have a go, we want to give them every opportunity to find that success. And we started to head down this path. The government has made really significant changes to employee share ownership schemes, which I think make a massive difference in this space, both in changing that culture, attracting that talent and growing that to capital pool that we need. We're looking at crowdsourcing at the moment, and I'm very keen for the government to go down that path. But the PM and I have had many chats about this. You have been fantastic in engaging in those discussions, and I think this is the first time a Prime Minister has ever visited an incubator in the country. PM, why don't you impart some of your wisdom and perhaps we can get into that.
Well, thanks, Wyatt. Thanks, Teresa, and thank you so much, Steve. I really appreciate being here. And I've got to say I'm a little bit reproached by the T-shirts that you're wearing. No talk, all action, because in my business it's all talk. The interesting thing, in my business, sometimes talk is action. The important thing, I suppose, is translating the talk from words into policy, and from policy into change, and from change into progress. That's what's got to happen. And I am so conscious of the fact that countries, families, communities, individuals are all in a race to succeed. That's what we're in. We're in a race to succeed. And the only reason this country is more successful than other countries, and people living here have a better life than people in other countries, is because at some time in the past, smart people have come up with good ideas. Whether it's good ideas about governance and law, whether it's good ideas about social structures, whether it's good ideas about science and technology and business organisation, the success of individuals, communities and countries depends upon those ideas and being able to translate those ideas into something that works on the ground. In the end, the wealth of nations is not the amount of coal we produce, the amount of iron ore we produce, the amount of beef or wheat or wool or motor vehicles or whatever. It's what's between the ears of our citizens. And what we're seeing here at this incubator is very smart people who are brainstorming constantly and sharing their ideas with other very smart people in the expectation that at least some of these ideas are going to turn into something that really works and can in fact change the world. We've got lots of people, including someone like Steve Baxter here, who had good ideas that have helped to change the world. The world is full of people who have the potential to change the world if only they, if you like, have the courage of their ideas. They are prepared to take their dreams forward, and that's exactly what you're doing here. So thank you for what you're doing. I know this week everyone's been absolutely obsessing about a certain embarrassing football match.
Not to us.
But to be honest,
we're not embarrassed.
But the truth is that what happens here is vastly important for the future, more important for the future future of our country than what happens on any football field. And,
No maroon shirt today?
What's that?
No maroon shirt today?
Got it in the car. It's all right.
No, it's called the moron short.
Oh, that won't live down.
When I'm wearing it, it is okay. But look, you know what happens here is incredibly important for the future of our country. It really is. This is vital for the future of our country because you know it is an international race. It's won by people who are thinking all the time, and for the sake of everyone in Australia, you guys have got to succeed. So thank you, good luck, Godspeed, and as Wyatt says, the employee share ownership changes, the ability to write off instantly your business startup costs, the changes that we're hoping to make it easier to get access to crowdsource funding. These are all things that are designed to help you in the weeks and months and years ahead, and there's no time to waste. So please get on.